Scott Tittle's Home Shop YouTube Live. And I'm Tara, and over there is Scott Tyndall, my father. This is a sneak peek of part 3. Tricycle restoration.
Alright, hello everybody, going for a ride. There you are. I'm going right here. You can put the phone in. Move it up here. Go over there and put me in over yonder. Let's take the legs back on. Whee! Put the phone in. What? I can't understand you.
Okay, never mind.
Who said that? gonna need the blue tape, baby.
We don't have anything down here.
Yeah, better. Turn this up the other way. Get my chair. Well, you know what? Let's do that again. But you got to get down in here in these weld joints. Sorry about the camera movement. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm on a wooden floor. Easy stepping up, babe. The drill press is shaking real bad. There we go.
Hello, the one people who's watching.
Yes, hello.
Hi.
Hold on, let me get this turned around where I need it. Aggravating ass. Hello, everybody from the ceiling.
Hi.
You're going to get a little, that light moving. That might not look good. That's when I get to jerking this around.
There you go.
Hey man, let me get them on down. There, let's see if I can hang them on something that won't, that's $400 I don't care to trust. Alright, now we gotta take off our little, hold it still. Just like that right there. I'm going to put that on the plastic. I'm going to put that on the metal. Alright, I need some degreaser. Don't worry about that. I don't know. This video brought to you by Coke Zero. Full of all the stuff that'll kill you. Now give me the chainsaw. We're going to put a couple coats on here. We're going to send it. We're going to probably take it back down the metal. Damn, I meant darn. Which one's mine? This one?
The one that's not dark. So, yeah, that's it. Let me see. Anybody say anything? One person watching, nobody says anything. Oh, it's dead, Roger.
Oh. clean. What you put my clean rag? Pay attention. Look what's on it. Not left. Alright. Alright, so that's done. That won't come off until that's completely dry. And we're going to go over this with a fresh piece of a fresh piece of Scotch Brite. Just hope to keep the camera and remember to flip over. If not, I'll have to flip it over myself. Alright. This must be your chair.
I bet, yeah, it must be. Yeah, my favorite is Tara.
Hey, where's my red paint? Red!
Red paint? You're out!
Sure! Don't let me paint red with that glass. Babe, where you going? We're out of red. Alright, turn the fan off.
And the internet. Never mind. I have to go all the way back to the house and come back because I have no internet.
Turn the internet on.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to the house, turn it on.
It should already be connected to the house.
Oh well.
So it's connected.
few little spots. Well, if we're gonna hit it. Alright, so we got this painted, or primed with that self-etching primer. And all we have left to do is, I gotta find a front wheel that is the same terrain. So I think I'm gonna have to find something like a 10-inch or a 12-inch bicycle wheel, front wheel, take the shaft out of it, and get a piece of 7/16 steel rod and make my own cranks. And go from there. Because this is an off-road trike. And it's going to look kind of silly having a street tire on the front. Or I could just change the tire grip on that, but I don't know if I can. I was going to repaint this, but this has got a few little bubbles in it that needs to be addressed. I don't know why. I scratched it all back down to brand new shiny metal and washed it down with, I bet you my air hose is spitting out oil. I'd be willing to bet you it's spitting out oil.
And spitting it out on stuff inside.
Just enough to keep it. All it has to do is put out a molecule. I mean, just I don't know. I can't think of anything.
Like a tiny,
Very tiny, man. You can't even see it, and the paint won't stick. The paint will bubble up.
Like those little balls we can barely find.
Yes.
Yeah, that tiny. You barely see it. Ooh, my hands.
So we'll wait. This all up here did fine. So all we gotta do is scotch spray it from here back, and then we'll reprime it.
What's up? That one fix up.
Huh?
So that one works again. This right here.
Oh, well, I need.
Just a moment. My dad heard a noise. He's gonna go check it out real quick. No, sir, evidently we lost the truck.
Well, the truck was locked up, so I couldn't have gotten to my gun. I know a lot of people don't like that word. A lot of people find it dirty. A lot of people just rather not hear it. But I'm sorry, it's part of my culture, and I'm not embarrassed about my culture. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but you might hear me say praise the Lord and thank you Jesus, and yeah, it's not sticking at all. It's coming right off. If it were sticking, it would be smearing, and it's not smearing.
What is wrong with this?
Well, I'm just barely, I'm not even putting any pressure on it.
Let me see it, sir. Okay, I don't know what to do.
Alright. I'm not even going to dust it off.
Oh,
Now, hold on just a minute.
hold on just a minute, guys. Three people.
What up? What's up?
That was lucky you got it. That was pretty lucky. Good, Daddy. Don't let yourself out.
Don't mess with it.
Jeff Erdman said good catch there.
There wasn't it? Come on, let's pray it goes miracle here.
And then we need the mask come again.
Remote control. Yeah, who said that?
Jeff.
Another Steve?
Jeff.
Oh, Jeff.
Jeff.
Yeah, that was
ERD.
big good catch. I just happened to feel it go, and I squeezed tight enough, and I was able to go up in those little bushings and hold on to it. Other than that, it was going to go to the floor.
And it would have been all
I'd have been messed up.
And you would have been mad, too.
Well, I'm not happy that it fell now.
You even madder.
You probably need to change your pre-filters. Let me see yours. I don't know. They don't stop anything but dust, baby. They don't stop anything but dust. So if they're clean, let me see them. Oh, they're good to go. They don't stop anything but dust.
You your dirt and mine.
So you can go until they clog up. It's the ones on the inside that we're fixing to have to change. We'll put those down there if you want to. Alright. That was a super duper catch.
This video is brought to you by Daddy's Good Catching.
Well, you know what I'm going to do? Because she's got my chair over here. Here, hang on a minute. Let's see here. There we go. Get up out of my chair. My foot. Get out of my chair. You have your own chair.
Yeah, how am I supposed to get over there?
Go around the table.
You want to knock off the camera first?
And the table, camera will go on both sides, reach all the way across the table. Whew.
Okay, there you go. They can see me now.
Whew, cold. I bet it's got just enough oil in there, or moisture or something
You got oil.
coming out of there to let it, made it mess up. But that frame's got a big old place of brass on it. About 50-cent piece size worth of brass. And it's not a label. It was under the paint. I wonder if that was the factory's attempt at fixing a... Uh-oh. I don't know. But we're out of red paint. Are we? For sure?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
We painted this and then it got thrown away. And at the garbage disposal, crush your big cube thingy.
Yeah.
Didn't the cube like why me?
I'm tired of cracked up. I'm going to get some new back tires. I'm going to get front end back tires.
Wait, we just... Oh, goodness gracious.
So they're cracked all up, baby. They'll come all to pieces.
Right here. Yeah. Good.
As soon as you start riding on them.
As soon as...
Well, they're 12 years old. So now we need to look and see if we can find some smooth tires. Because if we can find some smooth tires, then I'll get them a smooth tire. You can ride it around on the asphalt. What was that? That was the only thing. Good catch there. Stephen Thorne likes to watch paint dry. Well, Stephen, you can have all of that paint watching drying you want, bud. Hey, we got a mail already run today?
Yes, sir.
Well, I don't know when Stephen Lang sent it off. He may have not have sent it off yet. But I used that, sent the quill for the lathe and the screw. He made me a new quill and a new screw. quill screw, and we sent the reamer off, and so we could ream it. That's pretty good. All right, move that wrench out and go put it up. Put all this up. And that too. I was just about to say it wasn't that messed up. I gotta get the front tire. That's the only thing that's holding me up.
Front and back.
Y'all, let me ask you something. Whoever's watching this video later on. I can prime that frame on that trike, and I primed these forks, and I cleaned it off with degreaser. And then I cleaned it off with soap and water, and then I let it air dry. Rinsed it, and then let it air dry for about an hour first time. And the paint just bubbled up, but the primer didn't. Was the primer through not outgassing? It said you could recoat in 15 minutes. It spent 24 hours out here in the shop, so I don't know. That's why I don't like painting.
The way around here?
Yeah.
Oh, because of the.
Well, yeah. Well, but we degreased it. We
What
washed it. I used a whole can of degreaser on it. All right, go put that up. And that. Go. Get that. Go on.
Hey, Daddy.
Ow, that hurts. Y'all see what I have? No, you can't see what I have to put up with because the camera's not turned over that way. Oh, but I can go to the good camera and I can turn you right on. Hold on a minute, gotta go up, then back down. There she is, the aggravating bane of my existence.
No. Mexican mustache lady.
Yeah, Mexican lady here.
I don't know who to.
Come on, look.
I don't know who.
You know why they won't go back on as easy?
Why?
Well, there's no powder in them.
Oh, okay. Hi, I came back from Mexico.
Yeah, I hear you come back from Mexico. You're going to come back from the hospital here in a minute.
Mexico.
I was thinking about putting this motor in there on your lathe and putting that other motor out here. Because this one's a 3rd horsepower. It's actually bigger. It's actually in between what they want. That's a 1/6 horsepower. You don't need that much. I don't need that much of a motor in here. But that motor in there is wore out. Motor just moves in and out like that.
That's pain.
All right, get the GoPro.
Is it GoPro?
Hey, come here. Hey, that might want to let it up for some of us tall people. If y'all can see this shorty, let me know. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Hey, don't forget, we got a video coming out. It's gonna be a little while coming out because we still haven't located the front tire. And so what I want to do, and some little girl threw away the forks. I mean not the forks, but the pedals. So I'm going to have to make my own pedals. And so that's going to be kind of tricky because I'm going to have to turn the section down to fit in my forks, my fork holders. So we're going to let this dry.
And let that dry.
And the forks are going to dry.
And then we'll be back, I guess.
Yes, I think so. All right, so leave a comment down below.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Share this video, and this is a prequel to the 3rd and final installment of the Tricycle restoration, which will be the ultimate reveal. Part 4 will be the assembly and the reveal. And that may be a while because now noticing that these tires are full of dry rot cracks, And the hard time I'm having to find a front tire to fit the back, to fit the trike and to fit the back tires. And, you know, I know it's going to be bigger, but it's got the thing has to sit level. And now I can adjust it with my fork extensions, but I got to find it. And when you type in off-the-road trike, they want some big thing that a grown-up adult can ride. So, all right, anyway. That's primed. We'll let that dry. This has been primed, reprimed and repainted. And we'll let that dry. And then where we bang it up, driving the forks up in there. And the handlebar is over there. So, until next time, thank you. Thanks for watching.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Jeb, the paint was, it's a self-etching primer. I sprayed it with, where's it at? Where's the can? Right here. I sprayed this on there. Self-etching primer. Etches and primes in one easy step. And on here it says best for bare metal. Well, I sprayed this on primer, but I think what I think happened is I think on the forks, because I had this sandblasted to bare metal, baby butt smooth bare metal, and I think what happened is one of my air tools, I didn't pay attention, didn't remember that all this was out here, and I fired up one of my air tools and slung oil across the shop. And maybe, I don't know what the problem was. I'm not a painter. And when I do get into painting mode, I'm answering a question for anybody that catches this video later on. And when I do get into painting mode, I remember all the steps. I have acetone here to wipe things down, and I go outside and spray it outside, and then, you know, I come in here and I dust the shop out, turn the fan on and dust the whole shop out and get all the dust out. Unplug the air, keep all the oil and stuff, but I didn't do it, so. But that's primer. That's self-etching primer. That's what that is. Alright.
Alright, so all the other comments?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, that's it.
Bye-bye.